Hi, my name is Daniel Dupuy, and today I want to talk to you a little bit about tradition and how it has affected my life. I'm 22 years old, and I was born and raised in West Monroe, Louisiana. I also attended West Monroe High School, and some of you may have heard of West Monroe before and know that we are very rich in tradition with our football program. One of my favorite Rebel traditions is Friday nights in Rebel Stadium. If you have ever been to a football game there, you know that it is a high school football atmosphere like no other. One of my other favorite Rebel traditions is the 8 state championships that we have been a part of, dating back to 1993, as well as the 2 national championships that have been won in year 1998 and year 2000. After high school, I knew I had to attend Louisiana Tech. If some of you are asking, yes, it does relate to tradition. I like to say Louisiana Tech is part of the Dupuy family tradition. Dating back to my dad, his name is Stanley Dupuy, and he graduated from Louisiana Tech in 1986. My mom, Susan Dupuy, was also a graduate of Louisiana Tech in 1987. You could even go back to my grandparents and my aunts and uncles. They all attended and graduated from Louisiana Tech. So I like to say Louisiana Tech is kind of a family affair. During my time at Tech, I've been privileged to be a part of many different campus organizations. One of a few of my favorites are um, Sigma Nu, which is my fraternity. Um, Sigma Nu has taught me many life lessons, and it has instilled different qualities in me that I will carry on for the rest of my life. One of those is time management, and I believe time management is something that everyone can benefit from and will use in the future, as well as different leadership qualities that I've benefited from. Another influential organization that I've been a part of while I was at Louisiana Tech was definitely the orientation student leaders. I was selected as an orientation leader in January of my sophomore year and was an orientation leader in the summer before my junior year. It definitely had a huge impact on my life, and it's kind of created the career path that I'm choosing to take today. And I also like to say that yes, it does relate to tradition as well because my dad and my uncle were both orientation leaders at Louisiana Tech. A few other organizations that I was involved in was the Student Advancement Team, which we help plan and coordinate different alumni events, as well as Student Recruiters, where we help acclimate incoming freshmen to the university. Some of my short-term goals include working and continuing a recruiting aspect here at Louisiana Tech. Um, I would love, ever since my orientation experience, I've always kind of had a passion and would love to stick around and stay in the admissions office, whether it's an admissions recruiter or as the director of orientation. Both I feel help instill, you will be able to help instill tech traditions into the incoming freshmen and bridge the gap between high school and college. My current major is business management and entrepreneurship. And even though it doesn't really relate to the recruiting aspect of my short term goals, it is kind of in my long term goals. My family actually has a family business. My great grandfather started Dupuy Flooring back in 1950. He then handed it down to my grandfather, and now my grandfather has handed it down to my dad. And I hope to one day be able to have my dad hand the reins over to myself. Um, a few years ago, my dad also opened up a store here in Ruston called Lincoln Flooring and Acoustical. So, needless to say, a very rich in family tradition there as well. In closing, I would like to say tradition has always been a huge aspect in my life, dating back to high school, throughout my college years, and even in my future years in the workforce. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed it.